Live. Hi, I'm Debbie Duncan, and I'm with Matty Tarot.
Hello.
So we have something different that we're trying tonight. We're bringing in another audience, so we're going to see if they go live on. This is going to be on Matty Tarot on YouTube.
Yes, it's going to be streaming live on my YouTube as well. So,
Okay, let me turn up my volume because I lost a little bit of your volume. There we go. So say something, Matty.
can you hear me?
Yep, there we go.
Okay.
Got it. Hi, Lisa and Kim and Kimmy, and people are coming in. Hi, Nia. Please share the show so we can get lots of people in here. It's Fluid Friday. So what's in your cup? And I was gonna get some, alcoholic thing today, and I didn't get a chance. But I got something else that's a little bit better, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Yeah, welcome to Fluid Friday. What's in your cup?
yeah, I'm gonna tell you what's in my cup, but it's just water. But look at my cup. Really, look at my cup.
Hey, the candy corn. I love it.
I got a candy corn cup with a straw. I saw this. I said I have to have that. So anyway, that's what I'm drinking tonight. Were you guys drinking? We're so close to the New Year's. It's so exciting. I'm excited. Nia, let's see what you have. Water tonight. You got your first deep tissue massage today. How wonderful. Yes. You need to hydrate. Yep, that's for sure.
Tonight I'm drinking Bacardi Gold and Coca-Cola.
Ooh. And two.
Yeah, well, we're going to do a shot in the chaser. But I want to say to everybody, Debbie is so lovely, and she got me a gift, and it's her book of stones, and I have not yet opened it, but it arrived today, so I was going to open it now.
Yeah. Oh, good. And unboxing. I don't have even look. I've got mine right here.
A late Christmas gift.
I just love this book so much, and if you guys are new to crystals and stones and you really want to get the best one at a really good price, the Book of Stones, Who They Are and What They Teach by Robert Simmons and Nasha Asian.
Okay, I was under the impression it was your book, but I still love it.
Yeah, it's my favorite stone book.
Ooh, so look at it. It's so pretty.
So look at, we can read at the same time. So what I like about this book, Matty, is that one person will talk about the stone or the crystal and tell you all about it, and the other one's going to tell you the meanings and the energies in it. So, but it's huge and it's so good, and I wanted you to have that.
Oh wow, yes.
Happy New Year.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I love it so much. I can't wait to actually get a chance to look through it.
Oh, neat. Hi, Erica. Hi, Corinne. Corinne. I remember. And Lisa's saying she shouldn't have caffeine. You know, it's so good. She's getting Pepsi in her cup. Yes. Well, okay. Can I sneak this one? I also have this one. That's been here with me because I've been working on writing all day and proofreading my book. Okay, I'm not ashamed to my Fig Willow book. I'm going over on my books because I'm planning a book signing at Barnes and Noble and good things like that. So this is my Christmas one, book 14, and it's such a good story. I love it. So anyway, Fig Willow. If you're interested. We spent some time looking at all our fun stuff the other day when we were off camera. We had so much fun looking at all our tarot decks and all that stuff.
Yes.
So, of course, I'm going to reach beyond my whatever, and I'm still going to use the same deck, tarot deck. And we will be, please post your questions now. I know somebody already did. and we'll be going through them as best we can. And I'm looking at what you have to say. Erica says, I like the foo-foo soft messages. Well, that wouldn't be from me. Maybe you're the foo-foo soft messages, Matty Tarot.
Me?
I love your messages. They're good. So good. And Erica is a medium, by the way. Let's see. Let me see if anybody else. Nia's water, and Lisa's asked for a future love reading.
Yeah, what's in your cup, guys? Let us know what's in your cup. Happy Food Friday.
Oh, future husband. I might be able to handle that question. Let's see. Okay, nobody's telling us what anymore what they're drinking. So please, you guys, please go ahead and share the show out. We need to get, like last show, we had more people than we've ever had. We want to bring that in. Okay, sparkling water for Erica. There you go. And you got a sparkling picture. Look at Erica's beautiful. Look at that. So nice. All right. I am going to go up and let me get this first one from Lisa. Okay, let's do the rules first. 18 or over to get a reading. No, please, no health or legal things, and please don't put somebody's proper name, their first name or their last name or anything. And if you want a reading, you just say person of interest or an X or something like that, but no names. And we shall select you for a reading. Okay, here comes Lisa. If you want to, first of all, please go to Matty Tarot on YouTube, and that's going to be in that little scrolling thing down at the bottom. And please subscribe. We want to raise up the viewers on Matty Tarot's YouTube channel.
Yes, thank you.
And then you're welcome. If you want to donate to Matty Tarot for whatever reason, his Cash App and Venmo's down there. Now, booking code is also there if you want to, a private reading with him. My pay code's in the description, also live links in the description. So, and that's also appreciated, but these are free readings. We're here to help. So, okay. I'm going to go ahead, and we got a few more people. Please share the show. Let people know they have a really good chance of getting a reading. Come on in and watch. Okay, Lisa, I'm going to connect to your energy.
Anything about your future husband, Lisa? Okay.
And I want to tell everyone, if you've come here before and you've asked, gotten readings from us, please ask a new question, okay? I forget to say that. Okay, Lisa, I'm going to take cards for you. Sometimes I get the second and the third husband. I get, oh, sorry, but you just don't get one more. I'm going to take a few more cards. It's going to be a minute. Okay. All right. I have your answer, Lisa. I want to give you a little reading, though, and kind of give you a little advice. Then I'm going to tell you The last card is the guy. I do get that you have a lot on you, busy, a lot going on and everything. That's fine. But you are manifesting, and you're manifesting like, I want what I want. I'm manifesting a wish come true to come in. All right. So this is good. This is really good. I'm going to say a little bit of good news is coming in the future. I'm going to tell you, I feel like there's some stuff in the past. I get negative energy. I get some stuff in the past. Keep it in the past. Okay. Done with. One thing I feel that when you are looking for love and everything, you have to sometimes, I know we protect ourselves a little bit. We don't want to get hurt again or this, that, or the other, but you do need to make sure that you are open for that to come in. Okay. Energetically, I'm ready to draw in this person. They are showing me that you are going to get an idea. It's going to put you on a new path. I want you to know that. I get a lot of success with that, and that you can do whatever you want to do. You're so capable and skilled. It's going to be a really great new path coming for you. I want you to let your intuition guide you on this path, or talk to your guides or your higher power and just say, keep me on the right path, going in the right direction. There's a time, and maybe it's happened now, where you've just kind of had to sit down and go, I need some new goals and stuff. So I see this really good new beginning for you. Let's talk about the guy. The guy's going to be very nice, very loving, very romantic. He is going to be very caring. And I feel very much a loving person. This guy may be a dad already, or I get this dad energy with him. So I get very protective and very sweet. I don't want to say that he is got a strong personality or anything, or be that loud of a voice or anything, but I mean, he's an effective leader, but I feel like he's more relaxed than that. And he also likes to be around the water and nature. So I do have him coming in, and since we were asking future husband, this would be a husband for you, and that's what I have.
Okay. Lisa, I've got a few things here for you. I'm just going to pull one more of these. Hold on. Responsibility. Okay. That's what I suspected. Okay, Lisa, so you have a situation here in the past with a person that you thought was going to be more. You have some nostalgia over this person. It just wasn't enough, though. It wasn't fulfilling for you. And it caused a lot of disruption. I just got the disruption card. So here we've got a small offer, Page of Cups. It seemed promising. It just wasn't what you really wanted. It wasn't the end all be all. You wanted it to be, but this person just wasn't showing up to the plate, if you say, or if you will. And so you have some nostalgia over this person. You felt a strong connection to them, but it caused a lot of disruption in your life. Okay. This has maybe not just that situation, but that situation and others have kind of left you with this internal conflict. I've got movement here. This internal conflict here. So there's love, right? Lovers with the Five of Wands. There's some sort of internal conflict you have over love now that is keeping you you're moving forward, but you're kind of moving and you're keeping your cards close to your chest. Your message is to keep going. Movement is here. Keep going. You are on the right path. The Six of Wands here with the Two of Cups. I've got, that's good. You're going to get recognized. The relationship you want will be recognized. You're going to get your flowers, essentially. Somebody will see you for who you are and, love that. And it's kind of going to make it worth it in the end. However, there is a message here of some work you need to do in order to get there. So yes, rest right now. So just rest easy, because this recognition for the relationship that you want will come. Okay. But here's the work you have to do. You need to face your fears. We've got the Page of Wands here. Death, Knight of Cups, and Justice. In order to get the justice that you're looking for, your karmic retribution, you need to go through a transformation in the way you approach relationships, in the way you approach love. And that involves facing your fears. Okay. I'm going to pull one more of these energy cards. Let's see. Magic. The magic will happen. I also take magic as a manifestation card. So you are manifesting things into your life. And you need to kind of take inventory of what is going on inside of you and how you're approaching love. So it says, take responsibility. You are aware of the power of your thoughts and the amount of love you express. So what you don't see coming is you actually being able to do that work. I've got the 7 of Coins and the Queen of Cups here. So 7 of Coins is like tending to the garden, putting in the effort. It also is a slow transformation between friends. So maybe there's a friend that's close to you that you don't really see as that right now, but like maybe you guys get closer together and start to develop feelings for each other. So it's a slow transformation of friends to lovers, but that's not necessarily the case. This is also just means putting in the work. So put in the work to do the healing, Queen of Cups, and that is when your husband comes to you, or you recognize your husband. Okay. But take inventory of the internal conflict that's happening in regard to how you relate to love and relationships at this time. That's all I have for you.
It was great. Okay, Kim. Hi, Kim. I already have your cards for you. You know what? I really do feel like that you are good at manifesting and bringing whatever you want in. And this is the time to do it. I feel like the energy is good to manifest what you want. You may have some kind of a big decision to make. So make sure that you're talking to your guides and telling them that you want to have clarity come in so that you can make that right decision. I do see you coming into a time of being very stuck. So again, I tell everybody, if you feel like you're very stuck and I can't do anything or I'm not going anywhere or something like that isn't working out, then you bring in the metaphysical. Start using the law of attraction, start talking to your guides more and have them come in and have you go forward, whether it's to go forward for prosperity or relationships or whatever. We want to keep moving in the right direction. So you need to talk to the guides and stuff, and because I see this coming up for you. I feel like that in the recent past, you probably were remembering a lot of things in the past, memories and sweet things, maybe a sweet gift that was given. And so I feel like that reflection was really a good time spent. They show me for you to be very ambitious and go after what you want. I still feel like that you have some kind of thing that you have that will make money or is creative or an invention. I feel like there's something there that's profitable. I feel like there's a man also in your life that is very money minded. I get a little bit of caution about being careful about people around or things around you. That's okay. I feel like you need that protection, and I feel like that's okay. I get a lot of success on your path right now. I want you to realize that I feel like there's some things that you are very knowledgeable about and that you can actually give people advice or show them how to do something. That's a skill, and that also can make money for you. And that's what I have for you.
All right, Kim. Still pulling your cards. 1 second.
And I do see that Matty Tarot YouTube is connected. Hello, everybody.
Hello. Yes. Thank you for coming, everybody, and watching. So, okay, Kim, this is what I got for you. You feel as if there is a conversation needed or some sort of communication needed between you and a person that you're either currently involved with, were involved with, or thought it was going to be, maybe you've had a rough relationship or a rough marriage. I'm not sure, but there was some sort of domestic situation with a person that you might have kids with them even, but it's kind of gone down the drain, if you will, and it's just not the same. I don't know how recent this is, but you feel like there's some sort of communication that's needed. And you feel that way because you want closure. Now, something I can say is I don't think you're giving, you don't need closure from another person. So you think about it this way, Kim. You don't need another person to, yeah, look at that, stop came out. You don't need another person to validate what you know you experienced. You experienced it. You felt the way you felt. You went through it. So you don't need another person to sit there and tell you that, oh, you're right, and you're right. You're right. You did go through that. You don't need that. You know that's your truth. So valid, that's valid all in and of itself. And you don't need another person to tell you how to feel or what to feel. You feel the way you feel. Okay. So stop. You don't need that conversation. You don't need that closure from them. They won't give you that closure, and neither will that conversation. You need to give yourself that closure. Okay. I've got the 10 of Swords here with the 9 of Swords. This has been a lot of, you feel, very emotional about this. It's caused some depression, maybe some, feelings of failure or ruin. Now that has really affected you in the love sector. In your heart, you feel like your heart is essentially destroyed. Kim, you're just telling yourself that you got to stop that. You got to give yourself the closure and pick yourself back up, because as harsh as this may sound, nobody else is going to come and save you. You've got to, you may not have dug yourself into the hole, but at some point you have to choose whether or not you're going to stand up and crawl out of it. So you can stay in the hole or you can crawl out of it, but you gotta, your truth here. The Sun with the Ace of Swords tells me there's clarity coming to you. Okay. So you can look forward to that. And, don't let anybody dim your light. Okay. Honor your truth, live your truth. Just know this, 2 people can have opposing truths and then both still be valid. I know that sounds crazy, but perspective is reality. Perception is reality, right? So you may have to accept being the bad guy in somebody's story. And that doesn't mean you're a bad person. And you may have to cut people off, but that's how you're going to move forward from this. We've got creativity. You can, something like a creative outlet might help you move past this, but what you don't see coming is you're going to take time to address the moon here, your emotions, and the veil that you've kind of kept over your eyes from seeing the truth. Okay, you may look through a lens as if like things have been destroyed, but really that's something you're telling yourself in your mind. It's the shadows of the mind. You're going through the dark night of the soul right now, possibly. And that is a time when we feel very alone, but it is very spiritually transformative. And so I feel like you have a big breakthrough coming, and it will come shortly, not shortly, but within the first few months after the new year. And that's all I have for you today.
Oh, that was nice. All right. I have cards for Erica. Again, if you'd like to give a donation to Matty Tarot, Cash App and Venmo codes are going as scrolling down there. If you would like a book, a private reading, it's right there at that little link there. So again, we have live links in the description. Erica, I have you next. And I did take an oracle card as well as tarot for you, Erica. You know what? You come down as holding secrets, holding some kind of secret, or being careful on holding. I want to say a secret, and that's fine. You can cradle that. I do get a message for you, and that's the second card here that's from the other side. And it says, have a positive attitude, wish it to be, so manifest what you want in. But no matter what happens, have hope and courage, because great things are coming for you. Okay. I do get in the future that there'll be a big decision to make, and you'll make the right decision. I do feel like that something shook up your world a little bit. I have this in the past that spurred you on to make new goals and to go forward. So I love that. It shows me that you've had a big change in your life, that you already have something that we'll call investment that will make you money in your lifetime and do well. I do feel like, again, money's going to come in on a regular basis with potential to grow. So this is good. I get that you're super responsible and hardworking to make your success, which is great. I do have a man here, and I feel like he is very ambitious and business minded, and he comes in on your path. I get a lot of success for you. So I went ahead and I wanted to give you a message, and I got an oracle card. It's really cute, and I'm going to put it up for you. And it says mending, mending. And what this means, and the angels are saying to you, Erica, and I'm going through this right now as well, because I went and wrote a bunch of books this year in a fast time, and I have to go back because I found there was an error in one. There's something missing in one. So I spent the day doing that and mending my books and mending my books. And I'm going to be doing that for quite a while. So this means that if you went and you have something into place and maybe you skipped something or you left something out or you're meaning to finish that, it's time to do the mending. It's time to go back and fix every little thing one at a time and get it done. All right. And that's what I have for you.
All right. Erica, I've got here that you're manifesting something. There's a light of clarity or truth that shines on you. You doubt yourself at times. I'm getting a few messages here. So the eight of rods here, there's some sort of action you need to take or some sort of change you need to make in order to get the manifestation that you're working toward. You know the truth, you have the clarity, and through this, through your intuitive messages you're receiving. And I really think it has to do with your power, your own sense of self-worth and power. You got the Empress card here, what you don't see coming, the Empress. That is fertility, creativity, not fertility necessarily as in like physical fertility and birth, but fertility as in the power to create, the power to make something out of essentially nothing. It's the creator of worlds, the creator of beauty, and things such as that. So it says creativity. You love to devise new ideas, innovations, and forms of illumination. I feel like you're a light worker. I do believe Debbie has even said that before, but there's a lot of light that's coming out here. One thing that stands out, though, you might be talking to somebody, or maybe you're just now recently talking to somebody. They're not the person they claim to be. You are not just coming out. I'm sorry. You're getting back in the field from a heartbreak that happened. You're finally feeling ready to like kind of test the waters again. And you're dealing with, here's what I'm going to say about this. When you're getting back into dating, you're going to have to just come with the expectation that you're going to have to sort through some of the trash, because not everybody's going to be, it's going to get discouraging if you don't have that expectation. So expect to have a few people here and there that you're going to have to be like, oh, that was just like, whatever, if you expect that and understand that that's part of just, dating again, is that that way you don't get discouraged. Okay. So, but the person you're talking to right now, they may make you feel good. They may look good, but they're not worth it. They're going to hurt you again. So just walk away from that person. Okay. And that's all I have for you today.
Sorry, I was taking some cards for Ania.
That's okay.
Okay, you guys, what's in your cup? I have a big can. I have water, but I like my cup. What are you drinking, Matty Tarot?
I've got Bacardi Gold and Coca-Cola.
Oh, yeah. Cheers. Woo! Okay.
Cheers.
Nia, I took an oracle card for you too. I'm trying to remember. something for this. I hope I remember it. Do you know the Indian tribe, you guys? Algonquin, I think is her name. So if anybody can write that to me, if you know that one, part of the message has to do with this Native American tribe. So, okay, let's go to Nia. A general reading. All right. I do want to tell you about a few things because I have some stuff here. I do feel like you go, well, I'm ready for anything, but I'm quite not sure what's going to come. So I'm just going to be ready. You know, sometimes that's a little anxiety reading that way. But it's okay. I want to kind of tell you, I see things happening. We have this little roller coaster. You are manifesting in good news. You will really, really want that to come. There is, I either feel it's for you or someone else that a woman steps in the future that, and this can be you, a business into business, but very motivated and very much wants to be at the top of the field and very ambitious and all of that. These make really good friends, but if you identify with that, that's fine. I do feel like some things were a little bit surprising in the past, and maybe some crises and stuff like that. Remember, that's in the past, but I do feel like that you are in the throes of big things. So I do feel like that we have this big change in your life. We have a little bit of struggle with that. I do feel that you are probably juggling money a little bit and trying to save it or being careful with it. That's fine. Just manifest for that, whatever money you need to come in, your finances, the amount of cash, go ahead and ask for that to come in. They show me that you're kind of in the middle of these soul searches, and these card of destiny is here of, okay, let's take care of some of the lessons and why you're here on this earth. And so that's kind of a lot of stuff. I want to tell you that I do get a person here, and I get a mom energy. This could be somebody like a mom. This could be somebody in spirit. So I do feel like that you have somebody helping you with all the stuff that comes in and soul searching and all of that, trying to find your way spiritually and all of that. I do feel like that there's someone that would be more like a mother type of spirit out there for you. The oracle card that you got is interesting. It's called To the Sea. So I'm going to tell you, this is what my gut tells me. Sometimes we have to honor the things that give us life, and one is water. And there is that. Let me see if anybody found that that tribe. Nobody did. Okay. It is there is a song that you sing to the water, and I teach it to my students, but I kind of don't remember it. It's called Nibi Wahoo. And I'm going to ask you to take some time out and do this wonderful spiritual thing. And if you message me at psychicfixes@gmail.com, I will send you the words and on the YouTube, it shows you how to sing it and pronounce the words. And it's wonderful. But when I go in and I teach manifesting, and I teach to honor different things in the Wiccan way, I bring in, and I am Native American, but people don't necessarily have to be to do these wonderful things. And it's a wonderful song that I have them sing to the water, and to honor it and to bless it, and to start doing that. That's one step of starting to bless the things that we need that come into our life that are life-giving. So I would give it, like to give that to you, and I suggest that you practice that. But it's Nibi Wahoo Ndin, and I think it's an Algonquin tribe. And so if you need help with that, let me know. Because I have this oracle card that talks about somebody being very spiritual and being in the ocean, in the water. I think it'd be a wonderful thing for you to practice. And that's what I have for you.
That was lovely. Okay, so Nia, I've got a message here. I'm actually going to pull one card from my Empath's Empowerment deck as well for you. But as I'm shuffling that, I will read these others. So I feel like you are at a time right now where you are trying to get, how do you say, stability and take your power back. So you're trying to regain your stability and take your power back. You're being asked to surrender to the whole of the circumstances, accepting what is and understanding that you are on the right path. There is hope coming. You can keep hope because there's clarity coming. So you've got the star here, which is kind of like your life path, and surrender to it, you know? So sometimes we don't realize that we're stuck on the side of the river and our canoe is broken and our paddle's broken and we feel like we're done. You just gotta let go and let the river take you. Okay, so there is a river flowing, and metaphorically is what I'm saying, but don't lose your determination, your internal drive. Stay determined. Right here it says determination. Stay determined. Because you have the stability is coming. You just need to rest. Take it easy. Go easy on yourself. Stay true to your virtues. So the 7 of Wands here says, keep yourself protected. So, not defensive. Don't put a wall up, but set boundaries. Protect yourself. Put your foot down. Speak the way you feel. Don't let others walk all over you. Okay. But this is due to some betrayal that happened. So somebody you felt betrayed and you're trying to just get back up on the horse, I guess. Let's pull this empath empowerment card real quick. It says, practice humility, approach life humbly. No one is better than another. Keep your ego in check. Humility is the practice of being simple and valuing simple things. So essentially, when we hold on to this anger or rage for somebody or people, it is, in a way, you have to think of it this way. We are saying, all the mistakes I've made in life are much, much, much less and less harmful than the mistakes that you've made. And so that way I'm going to judge you, and I'm saying you're a bad person, I'm a good person, and this, that, and the other. I don't think anybody would agree with that statement, right? When said that way. However, our pain that we feel and the things that people do that are not good might make us feel that way. So our feelings are valid, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's a reflection of reality. A person may have hurt you, and maybe they're not a good person for you to be around, but it doesn't necessarily make them a monster, unless, of course, it depends what's happened. But I don't believe, unless you're in an abusive situation, then I don't believe that's what was happening here. But practice some humility, try forgiveness, let the anger go, and stick true to your virtues, your values, move forward. You have stability coming, but you really need to rest at this time while you're working to get over this betrayal that's happened to your heart, okay? So surrender to the whole of the circumstances. And right here, the best thing for you right now is isolation. So just sticking to yourself and just sorting what you are able to in your vicinity without giving too much to the outside or to others at this time. So do it for you. Okay. That's all I have for you.
That was great. We're going to be able to do somebody from your YouTube channel in just a couple of minutes. I'm excited. Ooh. So we're going to go to, we try to keep in order. Sometimes we can't. But maybe we feel that somebody's got an urgent question. So hang in there, you guys. We will be here next week on Wednesday and Friday because we'll be off for New Year's. So we will catch you at least 2 to 3 times per week. You can get in and get a reading. Okay. And last time I did a reading for you, I said, okay, I'm going to call you Mary. I don't know if you let something go, or you want to let something go, or be done with someone or something, but I feel like severing ties. I'm ready to let it go. I get love on your mind. Okay, that's what's crossing you in temporary energy. They do tell me that you may have a little bit of legal paperwork to do in the future. So I feel like everything's going to be okay, making the right decisions and all of that. I kind of feel like you've kind of gone along with the flow. Whatever's good for everybody's good for you in the past. Sometimes we do that just to get through the holidays or whatever. And I feel like that was okay. I do get there may be some kind of negative energy. Keep that violet up. Meditate and see that violet and breathe that color in. Bring your energy up, and because I get this kind of negative stuff that might be coming in, or you might have, just bring up that good color. I do see that there is, or you've had a big change in your life. I feel that you are kind of protective and of yourself and what's going on. But I want to tell you, I do feel like that's okay for now. But I do see that you will work really well with people, and I do see you making money. I do feel like that you can go after things with ambition and all of that. But let me tell you what I got for your oracle card. I got happy, happy. And here it is, happy, happy. It's time to be happy, happy. When I see the negative card that I see about stress or fears or this kind of stuff that come in, this is a reminder that one of the most important things that we have to do, especially for ourselves. Sometimes we build our life making other people happy. A lot of you might be nodding at that. It's time for you to Mary to be happy, happy. So go after those things that give you joy and give you happiness. 2024 is coming in. It's a time for everybody to sit there and say, one of the goals I'm going to do is to really make a change in my life, or really make sure that I care for myself and my happiness and do the things that make you happy, happy. All right. So that's what I have for you.
All right, Mary Jana. I'm going to, I don't know if this situation's already happened or if it's coming, or if you're currently going through it. But there's someone that you were in a relationship with, or maybe are in a relationship with, where they've broken your heart. Are you going through a divorce, Mary Jana? There's some sort of stability that was broken up here. This man was he was a very logical man, meaning, and I say logical as in like he takes emotions and kind of throws them to the wayside and uses logic and how do you say, what's the word? I can't think of the word right now, but he kind of just intellectualizes. He intellectualizes emotions and kind of just dismisses yours. But this has disrupted some sort of stability or marriage that you had. And it's really broken your heart. Or maybe this happened in the past, but this person always thought they knew better than you. You're going through a tower moment right now, but I can say that your intuition was. If this isn't already happened, then you have some sort of gut feeling that someone that you're in a relationship with or possibly married to is not being not telling you the truth about something, or maybe that's what happened, but and that's what caused the disruption. But you're going through the tower moment over betrayal, and it's really comes down to respect. How much do you respect yourself? How much do you demand this person respects you? So you value everyone's unique perspective on the path to love, but you need to follow what your consciousness is telling you. There's a message coming through that you have been telling yourself for a while, but then you go and then you doubt that message. So you say something like, I'm just going to give an example. I'm not saying this is what you're telling yourself, but you say something like, I can't do this anymore. I deserve better, and I don't need to be in this. And then you go and you make justifications for all those things and the reasons why you stay. So, and again, that's just an example, but your intuition is telling you something, your conscious is telling you something, your inner self is begging you to respect yourself and respect and demand that respect from those around you. Okay. So the tower, it signifies something falling apart in order for something better to come together. So there's this great thing that's coming, but there's no room for it in your current landscape right now, or your the way the things you have around you, it's too cluttered. It's got to clear out some space so this great thing can come in. And that's what the tower is happening. So right now it may seem a little chaotic that all this stuff, you lost this, you lost this, you lost this. It seems like, but it's going to have something great is coming in for you. Okay. So trust the path, trust your intuition, respect yourself, work on getting through this heartbreak. You do have the light of awareness and consciousness coming toward you, and your intuition's been trying to tell you something. Okay, that's all I have for you.
Thank you. Now on to your Matty Tarot YouTube. We have Terry T. So Terry actually wrote an initial of the person, so I skipped down to the second message. And Terry, I'm gonna, I know I don't sugarcoat things. I really don't. I don't see this going anywhere. All right, but I have some stuff to tell you. Okay, I want to talk about money because they're showing me a lot of money and stuff going on. So I just want to tell you, if you're waiting for a certain amount of money, it does say that you're going to have to wait for it. So do manifest that money to come in. I have this easygoing energy over you, so I like that. It's temporary energy. I see you getting some money that's connected to you in some way in the future. So I see that money coming in. And I think that your past position card is the Knight of Cups, which is the messenger of love, romance, and good news, and the romantic dreamer. But it is a manifesting card. So to me, manifest what you want, the person that you want to come in. I don't think it's going to be this person. All right. I do feel sadness over that for you, but good memories of the past come in, but that's my card for it. There's nothing coming. I want to tell you, let's talk about an idea that's going to come in. I feel like it's going to be really good for you. I also see that money's going to come in for you, and you won't have to worry. It's coming in on a regular intervals. It's got this potential growing, and I get good news of money. This is a lot of money cards. I also get that when this happens, you get to set down and say, now do I want for my future? You get to plan. It's really great. I do feel like that you're going to walk away from something, go on to other good things, and I'm going to call it that you're going on to a new job. So a new job, new project, a new stream of money. And I see you walking away from whatever you've got built up and you're doing and going for this new way of making money or a job. And that way, the biggest thing here is you're going to be able to figure out your future. You're going to set and go, now I've got this new stream of money coming in and I can do this. And I think that you need to switch and look at that, because I absolutely don't see anything going, anything permanent or anything with what I see with this crush that you have. Okay. That's what I have.
All right, Terry, I've got here that, yeah, you've been trying to manifest this for quite a while now. You just want to get your recognition. You want him to recognize you and kind of give you your flowers. You feel like you've done a lot for this person, and you are loyal to them, despite the fact that there is no title. So this is exhausting you. You feel burnt out, overwhelmed. You feel like you're walking uphill both ways, and it's just getting you nowhere. You keep telling yourself slow and steady wins the race. You keep telling yourself like it's gonna turn into something. I unfortunately don't see it going that way either. Have you made yourself clear, your intentions clear to this person? We don't ever want to just sit idly by and have these expectations of something coming, but not be communicating them. So an expectation, a silent expectation is just a fantasy. It's not anything that can get grounded in reality. So we have to communicate our expectations in order for them to become realistic, you know, because people can't read our minds. So if you've made your, and don't think that covert ways of, you know, flirting might come across to somebody as the same, as having the same message that you want it to have, that you intended it to have. You know, you could look at someone from across the room and be thinking like, oh, they look good, but maybe that person looks over and sees you and says to themselves, why is this person staring at me? Like, obviously I look like a freak. Like, obviously I look ugly. Like, you know, so you don't know that what you're doing and your actions means the same thing to another person. So be careful of that. Make sure you're communicating with words and being very clear about your intentions with somebody. I do see the energy of rejection coming through, that if you were to try and progress further with this person. So don't let it phase you, though. We all get rejected. We all have to face rejection. You know, nobody is everybody's cup of tea. So some people just simply don't like us, and that's that. And it doesn't mean anything about us. So don't let it phase you, that, you know, if that happens. I will say this though, keep the joy in your heart. You have a very beautiful, bright heart. Don't let something take your light away. Okay. It says joy. You delight in the love of life and bring a spirit of fun to all that you do. I can tell you're really a really lighthearted, happy go lucky person that brings smiles to a lot of people. So really what I'm getting here though is your pursuit of this person, hear me out here, is a cycle that you've learned in childhood. The 10 of Cups here is something that has to do with your foundation and your roots. This is something that you might find you've been repeating in your life. Maybe you feel as if you have to pine after someone to get approval, or that, you know, if you can be the end, if you can just have all this person's everything they need, then there's no way they could possibly say no to you, and there's no way they could view you and like, how could they reject you if you meet all their needs and anticipate all these things, you know? So that unfortunately just comes from you thinking that you have to work for love, and you don't have to work to be loved. You are inherently lovable. And yeah, I think that this person's just a waste of your time, and somebody else, if they can't see the value in being with you, then that's their issue. Okay. You know, so view yourself like, if it helps, sometimes I like to think, view yourself like $1 billion. And it's like, is this person just going to leave $1 billion sitting on the phone like that? Like, who would do that? Like, that's their loss. Okay. Right. So move on from this person, Terry. That's all I have for you today.
Thank you. Thank you for coming in on YouTube, Matty Tarot's channel. Okay. Quickly, Corinne, let me go. My answer is yes. I have some cards here. I feel like you want it. I'm okay with it, but you have free will to do what you want. But it's a yes for me. I want to tell you that I do feel like this is your desire. And FYI, there's a very great love card here that has fertility on it, by the way. I do feel like there's money here too. I get that it's a good decision, but I do feel like the money's good in the relationship. But this is up to you. Let your higher power give you help you make that decision. But that's what I get.
Says, would love advice if I should reconcile with past love. Well, it's Fluid Friday, so there's no limit on what we're doing. So I'm going to pull out the pendulum, and we'll ask the pendulum what you should do. Let's see if it's a yes or a no. All right. So it's wobbling, but it's going back and forth, front to back. So that's a yes. But the wobble concerns me. It could just be your doubt or your hesitation. That is saying that it's doing that. I mean, you wouldn't be asking this question right here if you weren't hesitant of doing it, right? But yeah, I think that says that's a clear answer of yes. But you are hesitant of it. But yes, you should go for it if that's what you're feeling.
Excellent. All right. Thank you, Lisa King, for all the validation. We love it when people go and, answer that we are, spot on, or we're, they are validating what we're saying. And Lisa did a great job of doing that for us. All right, Decky. All right. Guys, please, if you haven't subscribed to Matty Tarot on YouTube, the link is down there. And after the show, if you could go just subscribe, that would be great, so that we can get Matty Tarot up there in the rankings. So I'm just taking some cards. Would you ask for a general reading? Okay, I'm just taking tarot cards for you. What's in your cup, you guys? All right. Decky, I see that you're trying to figure out your future. Like, what am I going to do? What do I want? What do I need to do here? 2024 is the time to do your pro-con list, you guys. Sit down and not just make it a resolution, just make it happen. Whatever you want to come in, vision board thing, put it, money, love, whatever you want, put it up there so you can see it. And that's what your goals are going to be, and get that started. I do get a little bit of heartache, Decky, over you, a little heartache here. I do see you're going to be taking a trip, but not outside of the country in which you live. But I see this in the future for you. I do feel like that you kind of started on something. Maybe you have a really good idea, so make sure you go forward with that. I get super responsible for you. Again, I feel like we're going to be moving or traveling or doing something. I get that you're going to have a brand new beginning. Just stay connected to your higher power. We have a change in the home, a new home, or something's going to be more comfortable or better. I don't know if you're fixing it up, but there may be a new home here for you coming in. I also feel like you're very inventive and creative, and I see a partnership coming in that has to do with that. So there may be like a money making idea or something, and somebody that comes in that helps you with it. And that's what I have for you.
Decky, I've got a little bit of the heartache too here. It says you need to let go or release the past of some sort of intimate relationship or encounter you've had with somebody. This was maybe a commitment you had, but there is a release happening. That's really the message I get for you right now, is that to stay true to yourself and let go of the resentment, and release the past, taking on a new perspective. This was some sort of commitment. Maybe give up. I don't know if you believe in a higher power or God or the universe, whatever you want to call it, but give your faith to, a higher power, or just your higher self even, and stay on this path of healing. This was something. You have something good coming though. There's a lifelong partnership coming to you if you haven't already found it. But this could actually have to do with a close relative as well. So if you already are in a lifelong partnership or committed to someone, this has to do with a very close friend or a relative that recently may have hurt you or possibly passed away. But either way, there's some sort of loss here that you're having to grieve it and let go. And then, you do have either the long-term partner that you're currently, if you're currently with them to lean on, or you're going to meet somebody that's going to kind of revolutionize the way you've been looking at things and kind of just make you go, a big sigh of relief. What you don't see coming is, this is, I think it was first what I said is that you are going through walking away from somebody. So what you don't see coming is the movement away from the exhausting loop of thoughts and circumstances and the situation that's just tiring you out. It's really, really just taking it all out of you. So it's an end of something and you're walking away from that. Okay. So you're saying no more to something that has just exhausted you on all ends. Okay. That's all I have for you today.
We're going to take one more person that's watching from Matty Tarot on YouTube. This is
lovely.
Dee. So we have a new stream of audience coming in, and that's from Matty Tarot YouTube channel. Thank you for coming in.
It's Fluid Friday. What's in your cup? It's almost over though, but we're going to take one more little drink here.
People are saying what they're drinking. Their tea and their sparkling water and all of that.
I got Bacardi Gold and Coca-Cola.
Dee, I want to tell you that you're going to be okay. All right. I do feel like throughout your lifetime, you will find the love, the money, and everything that you want. Let me tell you what I have for you right now. I do feel like you're an entrepreneurial type of spirit. So if you feel that you want to go forward with your own business or do your own thing, it's in your DNA, so to speak. You might feel right now temporary, a little bit stuck, like maybe you can't do something. Yes, you can, because if we feel like that we're a little bit stuck, we need to go and work with our guides, work with the law of attraction, and keep going, be prosperous, bring in what you want. I do get this card of a Queen of Cups. So this could be you or somebody that comes in importance. I get a loving woman. I get very, very loving and compassionate, nurturing, creative, and psychic. Okay, so I get this mom type of energy with it. This could be you or someone that comes in the future. That helps you. I also feel like you were just up against the big things in life. Like, I need these big decisions. I need to make them. And I see you looking at your future and all of that. I do feel like you're going to enter into some kind of a partnership. I feel like that this comes in, but whatever you're working with, I do feel like you experience a loss in this. Like, oh, I lost out on this. So I do feel like it's connected to a very money-minded, strong personality, money-minded male. All right. I get heartache here. All right. But your message is that everything will be great in the future. You will find the soulmate. You will find the money. Things are going to be really good. And believe me, I don't tell everybody that, especially the soulmate thing. I think you're going to get everything you want, even though I have this partnership and this sense of loss with this man in heartache. So I want you to know that it's going to be absolutely wonderful for you in the future. All right. And that's what I get for you.
All right, Dee, I have some clarity on that, actually, if you don't mind, Debbie. I see a loss as well, but I have a kind of a slightly different message. I think the loss that you're going to experience is going to be the loss of an old way of thinking or your old self. You carry around a lot of pain that you kind of say you pretend doesn't exist. But it is there deep down. I have here to affirm what Debbie said, the loving relationship, the 10 of Cups. There's the loving relationship that you have, but you got to face your fears and you got to face the things that you don't talk about, that there's going to be a time where you have to grieve the pain that you've buried deep inside. And there's a hesitancy in you to do it, but through intimacy, and that is you know, it could be physical intimacy, but mainly through emotional intimacy and spiritual intimacy with this person, there will be a transformation that happens that allows you to walk away from the moon here. This is the shadows of the mind, the darkness that that keeps a veil over our eyes, that makes us see things from you know, makes us project, makes us see things in a negative manner. That is all transforming for you. Okay, I'm gonna pull one more card for you. Let's see. And this is from my Power of Love deck. Since this was surrounding love, let's see. It says self-love. You realize that love of self is necessary to love another. So I think in this relationship, you're going to come to the realization that maybe you didn't love yourself as much as you thought you did. And it's going to really uncover a lot of things in that regard. But this person is, you know, I don't see that this is going to go downhill. I do see that you're going to catch on very quickly and learn that and get, you know, back on track, and everything evens out and stables out. So that's all I have for you today.
Thank you, Matty. Okay, we could not get to everybody as usual. Decky does say that she is going to travel. She's going to Sydney. All right. Thank you guys for the validation. I'm so sorry we couldn't get to everyone, but we welcome the viewers from Matty Tarot's YouTube channel, and we'll be making sure that you guys are invited to the show every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, except for New Year's Day. We're going to take that off. And so what do we want to say, Matty? I'm going to give that to you now.
I want to say thank you. This is the first time I've live streamed to my channel, so that will be happening here from here on out, where we're live streaming on Psychicfixes as well as Matty Tarot every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for Mystery Mondays, Wisdom Wednesdays, Fluid Fridays. So thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you on. Wait, is Monday New Year's or?
Yes.
It is. Okay, so we'll see you on Wednesday.
Again, you guys, please subscribe to Matty Tarot's YouTube channel. If you'd like to give him a donation of any amount, he's very accepting of that. And you can do it in Cash App, which you can see scrolling across, as well as Venmo. If you would like to book a private reading with Matty, it's the booking code's right there. And I'm going to bring it up right now so you guys can snap a picture of it. And let me get the slide.
Yeah, and you can always go back to this video and go to this. You can either screenshot it or take a picture with your camera phone. You know, it's a QR code. I'm sure everybody knows how it works. It just takes you right to the website. But that is where you will find all my services. And if you would like to book a private reading.
That's great. Okay, we're going to sign off. And if we didn't get to, please come back Wednesday. Give me a little thing like, hey, I was here and I didn't get a chance to get a reading. And I'll try to grab you guys first. The first, get right in here when we start, because you can go ahead and post your question and we're going to start with those. So you have better odds if you come early. So we want to say good night. Happy New Year to everybody. Make it great. Okay. Bye-bye, everybody. Good night.